The subject of today's legal battle is the developer of the massively popular live service title Marvel Rivals, developer NetEase. NetEase Games, the studio behind Marvel Rivals, is being sued by State of Decay co-creator Jeff Strain and his wife, Annie Strain, both of whom own publisher Prytania Media, for the princely sum of $900 million. I think we should start with the absolutely massive elephant in the room. It's no secret to anyone that Marvel Rivals has seen unprecedented success for a live service title. Hello, fellow travelers, and welcome to the Hard Light Network. That's right, guys, your eyes are not deceiving you. Today, we are actually covering a lawsuit that doesn't have anything to do with Nintendo. Rather, the subject of today's legal battle is the developer of the massively popular live service title Marvel Rivals, developer NetEase, who is being actively sued by Jeff and Annie Strain, co-creators of the cult classic zombie title State of Decay, for a whopping $900 million. If this lawsuit ends up going to court, it could be an absolutely massive case with international implications that go beyond the gaming industry and into politics. But before we get down to it, guys, I've got to ask you to hit that like button if you like this video, subscribe so you don't miss out on any of the content that I've got coming up for you guys in the future, and also take to the comments section down below with your thoughts on this lawsuit. Also, if you want to support this channel further, there are super thanks and memberships options down below. Feel free to join this channel for access to exclusive content and perks that you can't get anywhere else. But without any further ado, let's get into today's article. Today's reading comes to us from Games Radar and is entitled Marvel Rivals developer NetEase sued by State of Decay co-creator for $900 million following claims of, quote, false and defamatory statements. NetEase Games, the studio behind Marvel Rivals, is being sued by State of Decay co-creator Jeff Strain and his wife, Annie Strain, both of whom own publisher Prytania Media, for the princely sum of $900 million. The lawsuit alleges that NetEase's defamation and unfair trade practices led to the demise of Prytania and its subsidiaries, including Crop Circle Games, which NetEase owned approximately 25% of. As reported by Polygon, the couple followed a lawsuit in January before NetEase pushed for the case to be moved to federal court earlier this month. A letter from Stephen Griffith Jr., who is representing Prytania Media and the Strains in court, sent to NetEase CEO Ding Lei, outlines their claims against the Marvel Rivals developer. In it, Griffith alleges that NetEase spread false and defamatory statements that caused the demise of Prytania Media. The lawsuit, according to Griffith, sees the Strains seeking $900 million in damages, triple a previous $300 million valuation of the company. He also claims that NetEase, particularly employee Han, circulated, quote, defamatory rumors that implied Prytania Media had committed financial fraud. As alleged by the couple, NetEase is to blame for any problems they encountered, and also didn't comply with the United States Department of the Treasury regulations. Quote, I can share details in our next call, but the high-level message is we want to keep away from the radar of the Committee on Foreign Investment in the United States, which can be quite tricky. Griffith attributes to a NetEase representative in his letter, quote, geopolitical stuff is already causing trouble to our business efforts in North America. The Strains allegedly tried to ensure that NetEase was compliant with U.S. law with its Crop Circle Games investment. However, NetEase representatives, quote, became increasingly hostile and aggressive, according to the couple. The Strains state that NetEase, quote, dodged confirming its compliance with U.S. law because it had to identify owners and board members that are members of the Chinese Communist Party and their position within the CCP, as well as the existence of its CCP party organizations, its members, and the control it exerts over NetEase. In response, NetEase tells Polygon that the Strains' allegations, quote, are wholly without merit. The company is prepared to, quote, vigorously defend ourselves against them too. Our record as a global gaming company speaks for itself, and we remain committed to conducting business with integrity. We are confident that the legal process will vindicate our position and shed light on the real reasons behind the demise of the Strain Studios. That's going to do it for the written article, guys, but we've got a lot more to talk about, and I think we should start with the absolutely massive elephant in the room. It's no secret to anyone that Marvel Rivals has seen unprecedented success for a live service title. The game is a pan-generational success across all nations, colors, creeds, and age brackets. But that's just their most recent success story, as NetEase is actually worth nearly $70 billion as a company. The Strains aren't just fishing, they are downright whale hunting, as other lawsuits in the industry haven't even come close to asking for the amount that the Strains are seeking in this dispute. Considering not many of the details have been made public on the dispute yet, we can only speculate as to certain aspects of this case. However, I can't help but ask the question, would the Strains be going after NetEase if they weren't worth so much money? Without the recent success of Marvel Rivals, would this lawsuit even be a thing? It's hard to say for sure at this point of the lawsuit, but honestly, I can't help but ask the question. I'm also curious to see what they actually end up suing the company for. Is it fraud or is it defamation? I think the Strains might have an easier time proving and winning a fraud case. However, if there was actually any fraudulent behavior going on behind the scenes, I doubt that NetEase would have pushed for a federal court. It just doesn't make very much sense to me that a company who is allegedly committing international fraud on behalf of the Chinese Communist Party would push for a federal lawsuit under this administration. Regardless of your personal opinion on the issue, it's clear to see that Trump's administration has taken a pretty hard-line stance against the Chinese government. So if anything shady were going on behind the scenes, I doubt that a Chinese company with ties to the Chinese government would appeal to his administration's federal government for assistance. Especially when the Strain's lawyer has already alleged that the NetEase representatives supposedly want to keep off the radar of the Committee on Foreign Investment in the United States. However, if this is actually a defamation case, the Strains are going to have a much more difficult time proving damages. I'm not exactly sure how the Strains plan on proving that NetEase is personally, directly, or indirectly responsible for the downfall of Crop Circle Games, let alone their own company. Unless they've carried out some sort of Solid Snake level espionage operation and got a recording of the NetEase CEO sitting in his supervillain chair plotting the downfall of their company, I doubt they're going to be able to prove defamation in the slightest. Listen, I'm personally a massive fan of the State of Decay franchise, and as you guys know, live service titles have never been my thing. But something about this lawsuit smells absolutely whack. And personally, I'm not going to let my potential biases about a Chinese-produced live service game get in the way of the facts on this one. But that's going to do it for this video, guys. Thank you so much to everyone who has watched up to this point. Please don't forget to hit that like button if you like this video and subscribe so you don't miss out on any of the content that I've got coming up for you guys in the future. Also, please do hit that comment section down below on your way out to let me know what you think about this lawsuit. Do you feel like there could be something to the Strains' complaints, or do you think that they're just fishing for a payday? Wherever you land on the discussion, please let me know down below, and as always, thank you guys for watching. If you liked the video, leave a like, and until next time, love you guys, safe travels.